In today's video, I'm going to show you how to download and install shaders for any version of Minecraft on your Mac. Before we get started, it's important to note that you will need to have Java installed to your Mac, so if you don't have it already, I will leave that tutorial linked in the description below. The first thing we need to do is to download the correct Minecraft version files so we can install Fabric and our shaders later. To do this, you want to open your Minecraft launcher, and then you want to select the version of Minecraft you want to install shaders for, so for this example it's 1.21.4. Once Minecraft has opened, this means the correct version files have been downloaded, so we want to click on Quit Game. Now we need to go ahead and download Fabric. To download Fabric, which is a modding platform used to install shaders and mods, we first need to open our web browser, and then you want to go to fabricmc.net, and I'll leave this linked in the description below. From here you want to click on the download button, and then you want to click on the download installer button, and then you want to go ahead and download the installer to your Mac, and in this example I'm going to download it to my desktop. We also need to download the Fabric API so our mods can work correctly. So to do this, you want to click on the Fabric API link below the download button, and this will take you to the CurseForge website. From here you want to click on the Files tab, and then you want to scroll down and you want to find the version of Minecraft that you want to install shaders for. So again, for this example it's 1.21.4, so we're going to click on that, and then you want to click on the black download button. After 5 seconds your download should automatically start, and again you want to go ahead and download the Fabric API to your Mac, and again I'm going to download it to my desktop. The next thing we need to do is to download the Iris and Sodium mod so we can run shaders. So to download Iris you want to open your web browser, and you want to go to modroom.com, and again I'll leave this linked in the description below. From here you want to scroll down and you want to click on Discover Mods, and then you want to search for the Iris mod, which is right here. Once you're inside the mod page you want to click on the Versions tab, and again you want to scroll down and you want to find the version of Minecraft you want to install shaders for. So for this example it's going to be 1.21.4, and you want to make sure it supports the Fabric platform. So we're going to click on that, and then you want to click on the download button, and again you want to save it to your Mac. We also want to do the same thing with the Sodium mod, so again I'm going to open the Modroom website and click on Discover Mods. Now Sodium should be at the top of the mods page, so we're going to click into that, and inside the mod page we're going to click on Versions yet again, and again we're going to search for the Minecraft version we want to download shaders for. So it's 1.21.4, and it also supports the Fabric platform. Once you've clicked into it you want to click on the download button, and again you want to download it to your Mac. Finally we want to download our shaders. So to do this we want to open our web browser, and again I'm going to be using Modroom, so we're going to click on Discover Mods, and then you want to click on the Shaders tab at the very top. Now you want to go ahead and choose the shaders you want to download. So for this example I want to download the complementary shaders. In the shaders page you want to click on the Versions tab, and yet again you want to find the Minecraft version you want to download the shaders for. So for this example this one supports 1.21.x. It's also important to make sure that it supports the Iris platform, which is the mod we downloaded earlier. So once we're ready you're going to click onto it, and again you want to select the download button, and you want to go ahead and download the shaders to your Mac. Now we have everything downloaded, we just need to go ahead and install Fabric. So to do this you want to open the Fabric installer, and if you get this error message we need to approve it in System Settings. So to do this you want to click on the Apple logo in the top left hand corner, and then you want to click on System Settings. Once you're inside the System Settings you want to scroll down until you find Privacy and Security. Again you want to scroll all the way down until you find the Fabric installer listed here, and you want to click on Open Anyway. Again you want to click on Open Anyway, and then you may need to use your Mac password or Touch ID. After a few seconds the Fabric installer will open, and it will look like this. First we need to make sure we are on the Client tab at the very top, and for the Minecraft version you want to select the one you want to install shaders for. So again this is 1.21.4. For the loader version you want to select the latest one, and then you want to make sure Create Profile has been selected, and once you're ready you want to click on Install. Once Fabric has been installed you want to click on OK, and now it connects out to the Fabric installer, and you can delete it if you'd wish to do so. Now we've installed Fabric, we simply need to install the Fabric API and our Fabric mods. So to do this you want to open your Minecraft launcher, and then you want to select the Installations tab at the very top, and you should see the Fabric loader. If you don't see this you may need to restart your Minecraft launcher. From here you want to click on the file icon next to the Fabric loader, and this will open your installation folder. From here we simply need to look for the mods folder. However if you don't have one you want to create a new one by clicking on the circle at the top, and then clicking on New Folder, and you want to rename this mods. Once you've done this you want to go into the mods folder, and we simply need to drag and drop the Fabric API and our mods into that mods folder, just like this. Now we've done that, we can exit out of the installation folder, and we can go ahead and play Minecraft with our mods. So to do that, you want to click on the Play tab, and then in the versions drop down menu, you want to select the Fabric loader and click on Play. Now to install our shaders, we need to click on the Options button, and then you want to click on Video Settings, and you'll see this has changed because these are the sodium video settings, which you can change if you'd wish to do so. Now to install our shaders, you want to click on the Shader Pack button at the very top, and then you want to click on Open Shader Pack folder. When your Shader Pack folder opens, you want to go ahead and drag and drop the shaders we downloaded earlier into the Shader Pack folder, like this. Now we've done this, we can exit out of the Shader Pack folder, and you now see them listed in Minecraft. So you want to click onto it, and then you want to click on Apply. Once we've installed our shaders, you want to click on Done, and then you want to click on Done yet again, and now go ahead and start playing Minecraft with our shaders, just as we normally would. So as you can see, I've just loaded my Minecraft world, and our shader pack is working as intended. Now if you want to change our shader pack settings, you want to go to the main menu, and you want to select Options, and then you want to select Video Settings, and again you want to go back to the Shader Pack button. From here you want to make sure the shader pack is selected, and you want to select Shader Pack Settings. Now you can go ahead and change your shader pack settings. Once you've made your changes, you want to click on Apply, and then you want to click on Done, and you can go back to playing Minecraft just as you normally would. And that's it. So if this video was helpful, please leave a like, and if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below.